So the first thing you want to do is you want to factor it. So let's go ahead and factor this. It factors to x minus 4 times x plus 3, okay, and that's greater than 0. And then here's where the sign analysis comes in. We're going to set each factor, each group equal to 0. Now when we do that, we're going to get negative 3 and positive 4. Okay, so we're going to plot those on the number line, negative 3 and positive 4. Now we want this to be greater than 0, not equal to 0. So it's not going to include negative 3, and it's not going to include 4. If we put negative 3 in, that's going to be negative 3 plus 3 is 0. 0 times anything is 0, but we want it to be greater than 0, not equal to 0. So again, that's why these are open. So then what you want to do is you want to pick a point in each one of these three intervals, okay? So I'm going to pick a point that's less than negative 3. Say, for example, negative 4, okay? If I put negative 4 into each of these groups, the main thing I'm concerned with is not the number, but actually the sign. So negative 4 minus 4 is negative 8, but what we're interested in is that it's negative. And negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1, but what we're interested in is that it's negative, and a negative times a negative is going to give us a positive. So I'm just going to put a plus sign right there in this interval here. Okay, now from negative 3 to 4, a good point to pick would be 0. Okay, so let's pick 0. And if we put 0 in, 0 minus 4 is negative 4. Again, it's just negative. 0 plus 3 is positive. And you can see a negative times a positive is a negative. Okay, so I'm just going to put a negative sign right there. If we pick a point in this interval, say like 5, we're going to get a positive. Okay, so 5 is our test value. We're going to put a positive. 5 plus 3 is 8. That's a positive. And two positives multiplied together give you a positive, right? So I'm going to put a plus sign here. Now we're interested in where the inequality is greater than 0, meaning where is it positive? So it's going to be positive here, and it's going to be positive in this region here. So if you want to write the solution in interval notation, what you would do is you would say, okay, from negative infinity, okay, over here, all the way up to negative 3, not including negative 3, that's where we're using the parenthesis, not the bracket, union from 4, not including 4, to positive infinity. So this would be the